In this episode, I am wearing the hat of film critic. Which is your favorite movie? Hindi, English, whatever language, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam. Which movie you think is the greatest movie ever made in India? I have an opinion. I'm going to share it with you today, tonight. I used to conduct, wherever I was working as a HR and manager and all that. I used to have this conversation with my staff, and I used to call them, and I used to ask them, which is your favorite movie? Of course, my I was manager in IT companies in Bangalore, and the staff was mostly of Andhra people, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka. Very few North Indians. I mean, slowly they started coming after 2010, 2000, whatever it is. So on Saturdays, I used to have a skill development course where I don't develop the skills, but I encourage them to express themselves. And the best way to engage an Indian young audience is through songs, through stories, and through movies. And I chose movies as a medium to get engaged with the new recruits to make them communicate and all that. So when I ask them the question on a Saturday session, which is your favorite movie? Somebody will say Mona Ragam, somebody will say Satya, somebody will say some Telugu movie, I don't know, so many things. But the thing is, critical thinking is not taught to us in our education system. When I ask them, why do you like it? You don't have, we enjoyed the movie. No, that's not the thing. Which part of the movie, which portion of the movie, which section of the movie, made you like it? The script, the story, the acting, the background music, or the, I don't know. So many things are there in a movie. So many aspects. What do you like? Then I have to call them on the stage, on the podium, and say, you tell me why you like the movie. What parts of it? The songs, the music. What? Why you like this movie? And I found, unfortunately, even now, people are not able to analyze their own emotions. They'll say few things, hey, did you like Bahubali? Did you like RRR? Hey, bro, I liked it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And if you go to Tamil channel, they'll say Vera level. That's all. They don't have vocabulary. They don't have vocabulary to express themselves. This is what I used to do in startup companies. I said, you should have vocabulary, yaar. You can't say for everything awesome, Vera level, ಏ ಸಖತ್ತಾಗಿದ್ದು ಗುರು. ಅರೆ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್, ಕೆ ಜಿ ಎಫ್ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯಿತು? ವೈ ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಲೈಕ್ ಕೆ ಜಿ ಎಫ್? ಏ ಸಖತ್ತಾಗಿದ್ದು ಗುರು. ಅರೆ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಏನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ? ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ನಾ, ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿಂಗಾ, ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ಕಾ, ಫೋಟೋಗ್ರಫಿನಾ, ಏನು? Critical thinking, the biggest. See, we all keep complaining why West has gone so ahead with inventions, with So many brands, there are no Indian international brand. Nike, Adidas, Google, Facebook, everything is from abroad. We don't have anything. We participate in the business, but we are not the business owners. एंड ये अपना ऑफ कोर्स अपना मोदी जी है ना, आत्मनिर्भर 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 इन इंडिया इज ओनली करप्शन. We are the owners of corruption. Brand building we can do on corruption. How to do it? And Joomla. We got two patents internationally. Corruption and Joomla. How to fool people. Anyway, I don't want to get into criticism because some of the guys who are Modi supporters will get triggered. Will say, hey, वापस politics में आ गया. No, I am not getting into that. What I'm saying is, okay, let us. I'll give you an example. I'll talk about the greatest movie ever made in India, according to me. I might be wrong. You might have a different this thing because people will say, Mughal-e-Azam is the greatest movie, or Kagas Ke Phool, or so many, Bhuvan Shom, so many. But according to me, the greatest wholesome, mass, intelligent, classic movie ever made in India is Sholay. I don't know how many people have seen Sholay and what problems it went through to make that Sholay. I'll tell you why. This is critical way of understanding any work of art. And I'm going to tell you why I think Sholay is the greatest movie ever made in India. Bahubalita, they make money and all because they make money because the ticket rates are high. When Sholay was released in 70-71, tickets rate were 5-10 rupees here. If you convert it into the modern ticketing system in Inox and multiplex, it will be 10,000 crores. Okay, let me get into the crux of the whole thing which I am trying to prove. As to why I think Sholay is the greatest mass movie, classical movie, path breaking movie ever made in India. Of course, Mughal-e-Azam was good, spectacular photography, spectacular acting, great bloody performances by, I think, Madhubala, Dilip Kumar, Prithviraj Kapoor, and all that. And there are others. Aradhana is one of my favorite also. Rajesh Kanaka. It is one of the greatest musical movie ever made. I don't know how many people have you seen Aradhana. You just see it. Just for the music. S.D. Burman. Or Tisri Manzil. Shami Kapoor. Okay, I can go on and on. Okay, I'll just stick to Sholay now. What do you think Sholay? Why do I think Sholay is the greatest movie ever made? Let's take humor, script writing, songs, action, acting, character, script. Everything is pakka in this movie. This movie is so perfect, even though it's a copy. But it's a very, very clever copy. See, people think he's copied this song from that. This fellow has stolen this script from this movie, Hollywood movie, Japanese movie, Korean movie. All that is okay. But how do you transform it into a cultural how do you Indianize it? That is important. That requires creativity. It's not a black and white comedy. So there was a movie called I don't know, Seven Samurai by Akira Kurosawa. There are seven guys. Seven disparate guy, different kind of guy with different skills. The villagers are harassed, and it's a super movie, which is also 3.5 hours. It is available on Internet Archive. If you have patience, you go to the internetarchive.org, download the movie. It is in black and white. It is about 3.5 hours, but it's a serious movie, and it's supposed to be one of the classic movies ever made in the history of films. Akira Kurosawa is the director, and Hollywood made a remake of that called Magnificent Seven with Yul Brynner, Charles Bronson, etc., etc. That also became a big hit. Now, this is where the cleverness of Indian movie makers come. They use the same story, but instead of seven, they use two: Amitabh Bachchan and Dharmender. And they introduced love angle, widow's remarriage, so many uh, new things they introduce, angle, societal kind of thing. Then they introduce comedy. That section about 20 minutes of Asrani handling these two guys in the jail is one of the most hilarious. He does a Hitlerian kind of impersonation. आधा लोग इधर जाओ, आधा लोग जाओ, बाकी मेरे पीछे हो. अब बाकी किधर है यार? But Asrani was beautiful, and there was Jagdeep, comedy section में. And then there was pathos. All these are not there in the original movies. That's what I'm saying. No, clever adaptation of international movies has to be appreciated. Salim Javed did an excellent job, and there was a pathos kind of thing where a widow who lost her husband early on a dacoit killing, she's alone. There's a love story between her, and Amitabh Bachchan, who's the emotional guy, tough guy, but an emotional guy. And there was Basanti. Who doesn't know Basanti? बसंती तेरा नाम क्या है? The famous dialogue. अरे boss, the way the movie was written, the way the movie was directed, and who doesn't know that Amitabh Bachchan dialogue with Mausi? आदमी तो अच्छा है, बट कभी कभी दारू पीता है. दारू पीता है और तुम्हारा यू आर टॉकिंग टू मी अबाउट मैरिंग माई डॉटर टू हर. नहीं नहीं नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. वो दारू नहीं पीता है. जब भी वो जब भी वो ताश खेलता है ना, उधर नुकसान हो जाता है ना, वो टेंशन हो जाता है, तभी दारू पीता है. ताश भी खेलता है. बॉस, इट्स अ ब्रिलियंट स्क्रिप्ट. And then Dharmender climbs over the water tank, and tries to commit suicide. And in English, he is out. Anyway, and then the biggest, one of the most surprising thing is it's Amjad Khan's debut. He's a villain, Gabbar Singh. It's a debut movie for him. And what a performance. And what a background score when he comes on the screen. BGM. He creates fear whenever he comes. It's one of the best movies ever. Then the dance. Hema Malini on the broken glass. Jab Tak Hai Jaan. Then Gabbar Singh flashback, cutting the hands of Sanjeev Kapoor. ये हाथ मुझे दे दे ठाकुर. Throughout the movie, the narrative is so clear, the script is so clear, the acting is so brilliant, and the actions. You just imagine this was released in, I think, about 50 years back. I don't know, 70, 71. 50 years back. You just see this movie now, and the raid on a train with horseback dacoits, and see the stunts. People getting shot out of their horses and all that. It's amazing. And of course, the climax is a different level. Again, I'm saying like Tamil, hey, where a level. So, my pick of the best movie ever made in Bollywood or Indian cinema will be Sholay. What do you think about it? Let me know. Thank you.